Have you ever noticed how you can feel something isn't quite right in your relationship, even if your partner hasn't said a word? Maybe it's the way they cross their arms, or the way they avoid eye contact, or maybe even how their posture changes when you're around. These subtle shifts in behavior, these small moments, are actually a window into the deeper unspoken communication happening in your relationship. And what you may not know is, your body language is saying just as much about your feelings as your words ever could. When we think of body language, we often think of facial expressions, gestures, and posture, but it goes deeper than that. The truth is, body language speaks volumes, revealing things we may not even realize about how we feel, how we're interacting with our partner, and even where our relationship stands. So let's take a closer look at how body language can tell the story of your relationship. When you and your partner are in sync, have you ever noticed how your body language just naturally aligns? Maybe you're sitting close together, mirroring each other's movements without even trying, or the way you lean in to listen closely when your partner speaks. These are signs of emotional connection. When your body language matches, it's like your minds are in sync, and this is one of the strongest indicators of a healthy, thriving relationship. Have you ever caught yourself doing something without thinking, like touching your partner's hand when they speak, or leaning in when they share something important? These small gestures are subtle ways to show you care. Your body is instinctively trying to build closeness and trust. Now think about the times when things haven't felt so connected. Perhaps there's been some tension or distance in your relationship. Have you noticed how your posture shifts, how you cross your arms or avoid facing each other when your body language is closed off? It can signal emotional withdrawal. It's like you're putting up a barrier between you and your partner, even if you don't intend to. These small changes can tell you a lot about what's going on under the surface. When you're emotionally disconnected, your body language reflects that. Maybe you're not making eye contact as often, or maybe you've started to put physical distance between you and your partner. When this happens, it's important to take a step back and recognize these signs, because they can be an indication that something needs attention. Now let's talk about touch. Physical touch is one of the most powerful forms of body language. Think about the times when you're feeling close to your partner, when you reach out to hold their hand, brush against their arm, or even cuddle up on the couch together. These moments are physical affirmations of affection. They're ways your body shows love and connection without using words. But what happens when that touch is missing? Have you ever felt that cold distance when your partner isn't as physically affectionate? Or maybe you find yourself pulling away when touch starts to dwindle. It can be a red flag, telling you that there might be some emotional distance that needs to be addressed. When your partner is distant, their body language might tell the story of that detachment. Avoiding touch, turning away when you reach for them, or even a lack of affection in their gestures can signal that something isn't quite right. Now, think about the times when you feel completely at ease with your partner. How does that feel? Have you ever noticed how your body relaxes when you're in a safe and loving environment? Your shoulders might loosen up, your posture straightens, and you start to mirror your partner's movements without even thinking. These are signs of comfort and trust. The more comfortable you are with your partner, the more open and relaxed your body becomes. That's because your body feels safe, your connection is strong, and it shows in every gesture. When you're in a healthy relationship, your body language flows naturally, everything feels easy and effortless. But when things aren't so smooth, your body language might become tense or defensive. Do you notice yourself clenching your fists when you're upset, or pulling away when your partner tries to touch you? These are clear signs that something deeper might be going on. But here's the thing, once you start paying attention to your own body language and your partner's, you can begin to change the dynamics. If you notice yourself becoming closed off, try to reset, open up your posture, lean in, make more eye contact, and let your body show that you're emotionally available. On the flip side, if your partner's body language seems distant, take the time to connect with them, offer a reassuring touch, listen closely, and use your body to communicate care and attention. Have you ever heard the saying, actions speak louder than words? It's true, sometimes your body will reveal the truth before your words ever do. When you're feeling secure in your relationship, it shows, but when things aren't so great, your body will give you clues. The trick is learning how to decode them. Pay attention to how you feel and what your body is telling you. If something feels off, your body language will often give you the first indication. Remember, body language doesn't lie. It's like a mirror to your emotions. If you're frustrated, your body might tighten up. If you're happy, it will relax. If you're nervous, you might fidget or avoid eye contact. If you're in love, your eyes light up, your smile widens, and your posture becomes open and inviting. These small changes in behavior are reflections of your internal state. Then when you become aware of these subtle signals, you can start using them to communicate better with your partner. Understanding what your partner's body language is saying is just as important as knowing what your own body language is conveying. If your partner is leaning in, making eye contact, or offering gentle touches, it's a sign that they're feeling connected and engaged. But if they're avoiding eye contact, crossing their arms, or turning their body away, these are signs that they might be feeling distant or closed off. And this is your opportunity to address it, to open up the conversation and create a space for vulnerability. Now let's talk about one of the most important body language cues in any relationship: eye contact. Have you ever noticed how your partner's eyes can light up when they look at you? Or how their gaze softens when you're in a deep conversation? Eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication. It creates intimacy, it fosters connection, and it shows that you are present in the moment. But if your partner is avoiding eye contact, it could signal discomfort, disinterest, or even insecurity. Pay attention to the way they look at you and take note of when their gaze shifts. This can give you insight into their emotional state and help you navigate your relationship more effectively. As we wrap up, remember, your body language is a powerful tool in your relationship. It speaks volumes about your emotional connection, your feelings, and even your intentions. If you can learn to read the signs, you'll be able to build a stronger, healthier relationship. One that's rooted in trust, understanding, and connection. So the next time you're with your partner, take a moment to notice what your body language is saying and what their body language is telling you, and use that knowledge to improve the way you communicate. Now, before we finish, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video because you'll learn so much more in the next one. Thanks for watching, and remember, your body language is speaking. Make sure it's saying the right things.